Good day, comic fam. Comics of the Voice here. Have you guys ever had that itch that you just had to scratch, and then when you finally did, oh, it was absolutely so gratifying? Especially when you have goals, right? And some of your goals in your collection, everybody's got their different goals. Mine was to have a complete run of this series, just one of many goals, in newsstand and direct editions. Well, yesterday at Toronto Comic Con 2025, I scratched that itch. Let's check them out. Stay tuned. Alright, comic fam, let's dig into it. So, I've talked about this many times on different shows. I'll just say it again. You know, when I was a kid, I have an older brother and a younger sister. So my older brother is by 4 years. Loved this TV show called Star Trek. And I guess I wasn't allowed to enjoy it as much as he did. It wasn't something that belonged to me. It was his show. So in the late 70s, when I was old enough to have cognitive memories, this TV show came out, Battlestar Galactica, Lauren Green, and a whole bunch of really cool actors. It was a pretty cheesy sci-fi, but you know what? I loved it. Between this, Buck Rogers, Space 1999, there was a bunch of great shows back then, but this one was the one that really stuck with me, and I really enjoyed it. So my parents used to get us the comic packs at Christmas time. It would be a 3-pack, and I remember the first time that I saw the 3-pack, and it was a unique book too, because it was like this Whitman variant that has no barcode in the bottom corner, and that had the triangle up here, or sorry, the diamond, so the 35-cent diamond, and it came in a 3-pack. So it was issue 1, 2, and 3, all like this. So I thought that was really cool. So as the years go on, and you know, our comic book collecting brains want to do weird things to us, I thought, wow, this is interesting. So there's ones that are newsstand, and then we have what we call either Whitman or direct editions. So back in the 70s, they were the Whitmans, and then they slowly turned them into direct editions. So that's what we started calling them, was direct editions. So the ones that had these little diamonds in the corner were kind of Whitmans, but I'll just call them directs. So I went down the rabbit hole. I got this whole collection, and then I started looking at getting in better grades. And then we looked at CGC, and now, you know, new rabbit holes. So I've got a 9.8 of this one, and that's going to be my newest, probably, rabbit hole. Will be getting all 23 issues. And then, well, am I going to want all 23 issues, newsstand 9.8s, and direct edition 9.8s? Holy crap, that's... what is my brain doing to me? What does it do to all of us? But, you know, you people understand me, okay? You get it, right? So that's issue number 1 in a 9.8, but of course I have to have it raw. I have my original books from when I was a kid. So I have... which one is the original one? It's not this one, because my copy would be pretty beat up. Yeah, it might be that one. Oh, no, this is the one right here. This is the one that came out of my 3-pack, because it's all wrinkled up and bent and folds. So this is the very one that came in that 3-pack when I was a kid. So I just have, you know, just a couple of copies of it. You know, no big deal. So I have the newsstand 9.8, I have a raw copy, and then I have 3 direct edition variants. I guess you can call them variants. That's fine. That's issue 1. Now issue 2. Of course. Yep. See, rabbit holes. We're collectors. What are we going to do, huh? What are we going to do? So I have number 2 also in a 9.8 newsstand. And I have my beautiful copy, raws. And I also have, where is my, yeah, this would have been my original one. Yeah, this one's in a little better shape. This is my original one that came out of the 3-pack. So it was issue 1, 2, and 3. So that's the issue 2 direct edition or Whitman that came out of my 2-pack or 3-pack. So I've got my 3 newsstands and 1 slow only direct edition variant. Then we have issue number 3. Not in a 9.8. That's going to be one I'll search for. I got it in a 9.0. I do have a 9.4 of issue number 1. That one's going to Chris the Comic Vet if I can ever hook up with this guy. I've owed it to him for like, Jesus, going on almost a bloody year. So Chris, you know, you just got to send me your email. I actually just send you your address and I'll just mail it to you. It's probably easier at this point. A couple of more copies of the newsstands, because you know. And then here is my original copy of the Whitman variant or direct edition number 3 that came in my 3-pack. So these are the original 3 that I got way back when I was a kid. So I have those ones, and we're on to issue number 4. Uh-oh, looks like I might have another 9.8. So it looks like I got to itch that scratch that itch, itch the scratch for issue 3. But unfortunately with this one, look at what that one is. See, so they changed it now. So instead of having that blank in the bottom, they did something weird. The top up here is still 40 cents, but they just put a cross through the UPC symbol. So they were doing weird things with what we call the direct editions back then. They didn't quite know what to do. They didn't have the diamond up there. They still had the rectangle, but they were playing around with it. So I have 2 copies of the newsstand in a raw form. Get that in there. And I have a single raw of the direct, which has just got a cross through. That's the only difference between it and the, I guess you call it the A cover or the regular newsstand. I do not have a slab of issue 5 as of yet. I do have a couple of copies in newsstand. And I have the direct, but look what they did with the direct now. They put the diamond up in the corner and still crossed it out. This one was in a slab. It was an 8.5, but unfortunately this one fell off of my cabinet and it broke because it's that crappy older case. So I just cracked it out. Said, you know what, fine, I'll just have it raw. Eventually I'll get a 9.8 of this one. And there we go. And we're on to issue 6. In issue 6, I did pick up a slab. So see, these are the older CGC slabs, so they're not as robust. I don't think I dropped this one, or if it did drop, it didn't break this one. So this one's issue number 6. I got it in a 9.2, and again, back to my newsstand. So far I only have 1 slab of a direct. This one newsstand. And of course I have a raw copy of it, and again that seems like the prevailing for now. They do the diamond and they have the crossed out UPC symbol in the bottom corner. Eventually that's going to change. It's somewhere around, I forget what it is, issue 7, 8, 10, something like that. We're going to find it. We'll find it together because it's going to come up here. And the rest, I do not have any more slabs of any of the higher issues, but I have issue 7 in a newsstand, and a couple of copies of the direct, which again, we got the diamond up in the corner and a crossed out UPC symbol on the bottom. Issue 8 newsstand, and 1 copy of the direct edition. Once again, diamond, crossed out UPC symbol. We're going to eventually hit the one where they put the Spidey in the bottom corner. So next one, issue number 9. Got a couple of copies of that in newsstand. Newsstand. And 1 copy in the direct. Diamond, crossed out UPC. Issue 10 Great covers on these two. Newsstand. You know, the original TV series didn't have them come across any aliens, but they sure did in the comic books. All kinds of weird aliens up there. And that is a direct edition with the diamond in the corner. Issue 11. Starbucks dealing with some aliens now, gambling away. I got a couple of copies of the Newsstand and a direct again. More of the diamonds. Got to be getting to that Spidey soon. Alright, issue 12 is where it changes. So there we've got the Newsstand, and now we still got the diamond up in the corner, but now it's changed on the bottom. We got Spidey down there. So Spider-Man has now made his appearance. So this is back in the early 80s at some point in time. I don't have a date on that one. I have to open it up to find out the date. So that's our change up now. And then from now on it's Spider-Man. But the only thing that's going to change will be up here, because when they realize they got the Spider-Man, why bother changing up there at the rectangle? Why does it have to be a diamond? You don't have to differentiate it anymore if there's no UPC at all and just a little Spider-Man in the bottom corner, but still they remain with the diamond. So that's issue 13. And then issue 14 is when they finally realize that, wait a minute, we don't need the diamond anymore, because, you know, we got Spidey at the bottom, so why are we changing it? But oh no, they still have it. Sorry, I got two newsstands. And the direct has still got the diamond. Okay, when are they going to stop that? At some point in time. Maybe not at all in this series. I can't remember now. We're going to find out, aren't we? Okay, we got issue 15. There's my newsstand. Direct. And we got issue 16. That was that one Cylon. That was the smart Cylon. They actually did one of the episodes on the new series with him, that smart Cylon. They called him Scar. And he was smarter than the rest. A couple of issue 17s, newsstands, and the direct. And we're on to issue 18. With the Incredible Hulk looking dude. It's not an alien, it's just humans that were changed into a thing that looks surprisingly like the Incredible Hulk, but no, he's more bestial, because if you look at the face is definitely not Hulk. And that's my direct edition. And then in 19 they had this deal where you can get $2,500. It was some kind of promotion where you could get a shopping spree. I wonder if anybody won that. There's my direct. And they changed the color of it. They got the kind of a gold up here now. It's kind of neat. And then there's this one here with a shopping spree. Toys R Us. Again, I wonder if anybody won that one too. That'd be cool. Find out if somebody that maybe watches this knows who won that, or maybe they did win it. And there we got the direct and the newsstand. And then the one that I picked up the other day, yesterday, to complete this run is the direct edition of this issue. So I've got two newsstands of that. My pile's teetering. And this is the one that I just picked up to complete the absolute entire run, directs and newsstands. Scratching, itch scratched. 22, second last issue. And then with it getting canceled on TV, they bring it to an end at issue 23, the last issue. See, it says it's a collector's item too. So that's my direct, or my newsstand, and then my direct. So there you have it. Itch scratched, complete run of Battlestar Galactica, newsstand, direct editions. Does anybody care? I do. I think it's pretty cool. And those of my age group who remember this show back in the day may think it's cool too. Or just collectors in general saying, oh wow, that's pretty neat that you actually finished an entire run. And achieved a goal that you were after. Not an expensive one either, because nobody cares about this series, so the books can be had super cheap. So I'm sure that my goal of getting all 9.8s is very achievable and probably on a budget too, so no one's going to care. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.